Okay. So I'm very, very happy to get this opportunity to do a testimonial with someone who I've said is like my A class person I'm working with. You've just really filled me up with so much joy, and I've learned so much from working with you. And every time you come to the sessions, you just come prepared, you're reflecting, and you're just ready to put the work in. So for me, it's magical to just watch the transformation that you've gone through. And I'm very, very grateful for you doing this testimonial, Evan. So thank you so much for that.
Of course. Honestly, the thanks is all mine. So,
Okay. So we're going to dive into the first question. So when you first started, what were you trying to solve with coaching?
for me, the intent of coaching from the beginning was, how do I better balance my work and my home life and make all of it work? I mean, I had gone through every transition that you could ever possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe not as many as you, but definitely a lot of transition. New house, new job, new state to live in, new baby. And it was a lot all at once, right? A job with a lot more responsibility, a lot more responsibility at home, that I needed to focus on as well. And how do you balance those things? And that wasn't something that was easy in the beginning of our coaching sessions, but definitely have found a lot of useful tools and practices that have helped me through that tremendously. So that was really the intent from the beginning.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that. And so my second question is, what has been the key highlight for you from the coaching, and what impact has that had on you?
If I was to pick anything at all, I think just recognizing that I can't give my whole emotional energy to work at all times. I have to protect my mental fitness and protect my emotional tank from being totally depleted by the time I get home. Um, because I mean, you only have so much to work with, and I think that goes for anybody, right? Everybody can probably relate to that. And in the past, I've always given everything to work. And that's the way that I thought I would succeed and perform better, is if I just give more hours, give more time, give more focus. But often that left me neglecting things at home and not really being fair to my wife, my kid. And then it leads to burnout at work. So it wasn't really helping either, right? So I think like managing that and realizing that I can't feel depleted going home because it's going to hurt me at work and at home.
Mm, I love that. I love what you just said, because that's the thing I'm trying to get is like performance is linked to well-being. And
Yep.
when people understand that, like if your personal life is suffering, you're not getting the energy from there. So when you get to work, you're not going to be able to perform. So you have to like basically work and life, there's got to be harmony with the two. So that means you got to take care of your mental fitness if you want to perform when you get to work. So,
Absolutely. And it not only helps your performance at work, but it also helps you enjoy life every day, right? So, I think anyone going through a coaching session wants to end up being a better performer at the end of the day.
yeah.
Um, but I think your coaching sessions weren't only about that. It was about having a better performance at work and enjoying myself at home as well. So being able to do both of those things, I think, is really important. So
Okay. All right. Last question. Thank you so much for that answer. And last question is, why would you recommend me to someone looking for a coach?
I would say that you are very open. You give great advice. You've given me practical steps to work on, and honestly, I think just from personal experience of your own, all of the transitions you've gone through, working in a corporate environment for years and moving your way up there, you just have a lot of great sound advice that has helped me. And you're never, I feel very comfortable coming to you and being open to you. And honestly, everything that you've kind of helped me with, it's from a place of like, I truly think that you want to help. So
Wow.
and I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Evan. That means the world to me. Because I mean, that's what I try to do, is try to see you. I call it seeing you in your higher self or your full potential. And for me, my job is just to try and ask you the questions and get you to fulfill that potential. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. And hearing you say that means the world to me. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you, and for you to say, you have enjoyed your experience with me so much. Just know that I am just so grateful for our time together in our coaching sessions, and it really has made a huge impact in a very short amount of time. So thank you for that.
Okay. Yeah, that's that, and I meant that from the bottom of my heart. The Just seeing the transformation that you've done in such a short space has just been mind blowing for me, and it shows me that when the person's ready and they put in the work, it's like, yeah, magic can happen. So thank you as well.
Thank you.
All right, let me end the record.